You are a trigger magnet for dormant demons. Greetings, it's your favorite hood prophet, Lulu the Guru, the psychic, here to bring you another divinely guided channel message. So when I came into the room, abuse and divination was on the floor. I had two cards on the floor, and sapiosexual. So somebody thought it was wise to abuse divination in regards to you. All right, abuse their authority. And I feel like you know this person. This person can have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody was envious or jealous because they weren't or they aren't an ascended master. They're not ordained to do this work. They weren't called. It was just something that was trending. Okay, and so we got a lot of spiritual hating energy. All right, in this message. All right, thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And this, if you're wondering what deck this is, it is my The Psychic Detective Oracle deck, available on demand on Etsy. So, since you are who you are, you already, or you will have the truth and the clarity in regards to who this person is and who they've been working with, okay? All right, in regards to love, we have freedom at the top of the deck. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So whatever your mind has been telling you that you can't do, this is what you've been transmuting. This is what you've been working through. All right, through the illusions, okay? Through the illusions. You're working through the illusions. You're becoming very aware, okay? Definitely pick up on strong Leo energy, strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So let's get more into this message, okay? Yeah, you're able to see beyond the physical. Oh, I thought one of these kids was gonna come in here. Woo, Lord. You're able to see beyond the physical. Your heart chakra is extremely, extremely vibrant at this time, activated, okay? It's the reason why you trigger dormant demons within people around you is because you are a beautiful soul, okay? You are mature, okay? This could be a mature male, okay? This could just be a man. Like I said, it's very strong Leo energy, or this could be a female energy, or they could be working with the feminine energy with strong masculine attributes, okay? You could have like left or kicked someone out of something here. You kicked someone out. They could have tried to call child protective services on you, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't apply, let it fly on by, okay? You are a trigger magnet. So it's like when you come around people, okay, so you might, ravens could also be significant. You could, a lone wolf is also significant too, like solitude. You know, you're meant to lead this mission alone, okay? And not to say that you're going to be alone, but it's something in regards to what God has called for you to do. It's going to require just you, okay? For a while. And I was picking up that, you know, this is why, you know, a lot of people, you know, they come and then they go, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, like that cupcake phase. It's real hot for a while, and then when you come back around, it's like the flame is kind of like gone or dim in some points, okay? In your connection, you're just like, what happened? Okay, it's because you trigger the dormant demons. Like, even if people felt like they didn't have any, you know, and God will show you that you're not the only one like this, okay? Everyone has this ability to trigger dormant demons within each other. It just has to be the right circumstances, okay? It has to be, point blank period. It just has to be the right circumstances, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of you who have ascended and been doing a lot of spiritual work here, okay, this is something fresh. This is something new, okay? Okay, this is something fresh. You're starting something fresh. Okay, this could be new love, heart chakra activation with the played out in reverse. Okay, yeah, you're definitely interested. Somebody is definitely interested, okay? So if you were wondering, okay, if someone's interested in you, the answer is yes, okay? This mature man, okay? God is saying, I know that this person has been God knows, okay? Okay? Somebody actually likes your spiritual intelligence. Somebody could have actually been abusing divination on your potential, anybody that's coming towards you, okay? They're just doing too much, okay? They're just doing too much. This person can also, you know, smoke a lot, okay? Manipulate the energy of reading so that way it would, you know, seem like it's going in their favor, okay? They could be a karmic reader, okay? That is reading negative energy, trying to make themselves seem like they're divine. They're the divine feminine, or they're the divine masculine, when in actuality they're not. Okay? Somebody's holding a grudge towards a certain sign. You'll hear them, look, web of lies, sneaky, a black widow. Somebody could be involved in actually unaliving their own husband or wife. Okay? So take what resonates. Yeah, actual ties. Insecurity. Somebody is okay, so somebody you could have had some type of intimate encounter with could be involved in this abuse of divination here. Somebody who desires you because you are very wise, okay? And you can actually be a reader as well. Okay, you could be a male reader too out here, okay? Yeah, somebody really desires you, okay? Because you are a wise soul. So this can cause some jealousy or envy in other people. People are trying to find out, what is it about you? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just want to follow in your footsteps or something like that here. Yeah. Somebody is seeing that someone is not to be trusted here. Okay? Or you decided that somebody is not to be trusted here. Maybe somebody was always pulling cards on you or something, like some weird shit like that. Okay? Yeah. Someone is definitely interested in you. Okay? This is something new for you. Okay? Your gifts, you could just be tapping into your gifts. Okay? Or you are a healer. You have a gift of healing. Or, yeah, something about all in. You're all in. You activate people's heart chakra. So like I said, so you activate, yeah. So if people never felt love before, okay, and they come in and they encounter you, okay, you transform their life. I did a channel message. It's like, you're not someone that people easily get over, okay? People easily forget, okay? It's like you leave a mark, an imprint on people's souls, okay? Shoot, on their DNA. Yeah, something about an ancestor. Your ancestors, a nice guy. Somebody might have seemed like that, yeah, but okay, so somebody's in poverty, sneaky web of lies. This could have something to do with homelessness or financial struggle. Is the reason why someone decided to, yeah, do some type of love spell on a karmic male. And that's why they're in jail. Or they will be going to jail. Somebody could be asking for your help. Somebody could be, yeah, somebody's envious and jealous. I just seen that. They're saying, oh, I changed. They put you, your ancestors is watching over you too. This person was very entitled and they were very non-committal. Okay? Now people are asking for your help, okay? Because they were abusing you spiritually. And now a lot of people are going through karma right now, and they see you thriving, surviving and thriving. And these people who were abusing divination over you, they're very concerned. I feel like you know. You know that this male, okay? Somebody doesn't have a job or they refuse to get a job, or it's time to get a job. What are you concerned about? Okay? You're concerned about your finances, but you know what I'm saying? You have to raise your vibration here. Divine feminine, okay? You're in good health. Okay? Somebody was trying to steal your energy and you discarded of them. Okay? Or your ancestors did. Because sometimes your heart is just, you know, you heal. You have a gift of healing mental and emotional instability in people who tried to take from you. Whoever tried to steal from you mentally and emotionally, okay, somebody is taking from them. Okay, or somebody is abusing vulnerable individuals who have mental or emotional instabilities, okay? The vulnerable people here. I told you have a healing gift. You're a healer. Your gift is healing. Healing the heart. Hold on, let me pause this up and pick this up real quick. Okay, so while I was trying to pick this card, it kept running from me. Don't run for your gift, but I feel like someone was trying to take this. This is the gift that someone was trying to take or to figure out how you got this gift, or to figure out how they can get this gift, okay, as well. Okay, I definitely see a love offer coming in, okay. So I just feel like, wow, 88, 1780. Something about 1780 could also be significant. The 1700s, the 17th, the 8th, August. Okay, the 5th, you could be 33, 29, 1992, 1973, or you could be 37 years old. Okay, yeah, wow, casting out demons came out, look. Okay, you don't do root work, you don't do voodoo, or whatever the case may be. Look at you, got some hidden enemies who are not star seeds. They're crooked judges, lawyers, military intelligence, okay, working for these people, crooked cops, or whatever like that the case may be here. Okay, so your ops, people who are against you, they're going through it. They're going through it here. Yeah, I told you, look, the gift of healing and casting out demons. Wow. Wow. It's in you. Okay? So, of course, demons are going to want to try to do whatever they can to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're not saving their best agents. You know, give me something on this concern, the mature man, and I know it's sapiosexual, please. Wow. And you literally have superpowers. Yeah, somebody might pass away. Something about the morgue. Okay. Yeah, they couldn't do what they thought they could do with you. Okay, you could have hailed from some type of incubus, succubus energy here. Yeah. They couldn't trap you or trick you into something as you've seen. I can't really say it because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We're doing good on this channel. Okay, what I tell you about that, this is what they were stealing. Your time and your energy. But God works in mysterious ways. And that's why this person, okay, is in jail here. Okay, this person is in poverty because it's like they lack energy. Yeah, they're a vampire. Okay? So somebody is being cut off, okay? Their supply has been cut off, okay? Somebody could work with the homeless. Wow, look at this portal here. Light code activations here. Somebody could definitely work in the military, okay? Yeah, false prophets. This is a resurrection of healing from somebody was trying to torture you spiritually. You have been going through spiritual torture, but you've healed from this. You don't abuse your spiritual gifts is what I'm picking up here. And this is why God keeps calling you. This is why you are an eternal soul. This is why you are chosen. This is why you have this gift to resurrect dormant light and love vessels. Resurrect dormant vessels. Wow. And someone is pretending like they have this ability here. And they're trying to astral travel. Remote viewing is also what I'm picking up as well. So I feel like you didn't get in someone's car. Somebody could have said, oh, you want to get a ride, or I'll take you somewhere. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay, or this could be a sign to say like, don't get in someone's car. That's like, if your discernment is saying like, don't get in their car. Yeah, because they're trying to, yeah. Yes. Somebody's concerned because now they're in debt, or that, yeah, this is spiritual debt too. Yeah, haunted in their dreams too. Yep. They're indebted to you, and that's why they're concerned here, or to whatever energies or entities that they were working with. Okay, this could be people, rich and powerful people here. Give me one more on debt. Yeah, this is not a conspiracy. This is true. This is true here. We got false prophet. Yeah. They're not really who they say they are. Resurrection of an angel. Yeah, wow, deliverance. I'm trying to tell you, okay? This is why you trigger people's dormant demons. They didn't know. Look at non-visible. They didn't know. Okay, like you healing people, and this could be like, you could be an alcohol anonymous or something like that type of counselor here. Whoever this hitman is, they overindulging because they crazy. This person is crazy, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually insane. Yeah, this person could be in the music industry, hiring people, and that's why they've been overindulging in drugs and stuff and drinking. Okay, and they've been very possessed here. Okay, all types of things. Okay, inhaling anything that they can in their system because they're paranoid. They've been hunted by the souls that they've been trying to energy harvest. Okay, drain of their solar plexus energy here. Okay, with the sexual ties. Okay, your hard work is paying off in regards to your purpose. That's what fell on the floor here. A lot of rich and powerful people need the deliverance here. They could be going through a lot of paranormal activities, and they don't see that they have these demons. Okay, but you do. These gifts are being resurrected within you here. Okay, you see beyond the physical, and this could trigger people because they're used to being able to hide. Okay, yeah. See, I did pick up handicap. It could be like, vulnerable. Okay, they could be targeting people with handicaps or vulnerability. Maybe you could see like their vulnerability or something like that. You see something within people that they're used to being able to hide. So I mean, that would trigger and make anybody angry here. Okay, but you could be going with the flow here. Yeah, sex magic. Somebody could be going to jail for that here. Fraud. They could be going to jail for fraud here. Or even arson. Yeah. You could be speaking up. You could be an activist, humanitarian. Like, you're not helping the homeless. Okay. This could definitely be a fire sign for sure. Miracles work. Okay, you could have been in the X industry or something like that too. Okay. Somebody is definitely in fear. Yeah, like I said, you've healed that incubus and succubus energy. Look, and it's in reverse. See? And it's in reverse. Yep. Because, I mean, you could have been under the influence, okay? Yeah, somebody was finding out that somebody was under the influence, or it's showing up on somebody's autopsy. Okay, but they were poisoned though, okay? If any type of substances was in someone's autopsy, is because they were poisoned, okay, by an agent of Satan, point blank period. Rich and powerful people were trying to cover it up because they wanted something, okay? They wanted this heart. They wanted someone's organ. Okay. Wow. And then the fact that this delivery is right here. Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, there's a lot of rich and powerful warlocks and witches and covens that could be targeting you. You're not trying to play God in nobody's life, and that's why God has chosen you. That's why you're going through this portal here. You could be a little tired too, more tired than usual. Okay, these people work in some type of federal, military type scene here. Hidden enemies, frenemies, family. Okay, you're delivering these people like Moses, delivering them to the promised land. I feel like that's why you say forgive them, God, for they not know what they do. Okay, and that's what God is asking of you, to forgive them because they don't know what they do. Yeah, somebody could be hitting something at the casino here. Somebody could be getting in debt because they're gambling too much. A lot of false prophets. Oh, wow, is that what he was doing? And now he's in debt. Like, you know what you did. Okay, this is giving TD Jakes energy. Okay, we all know what's going on with that here. Yup. iOS. Isn't that an iPhone? Apples can also be significant. Somebody was using their ministry to launder cash. Yep, they didn't want to do anything like harmful to people, but it's like blood money basically. Yep. And this is something that wasn't visible. They were wearing a mask. Yeah, because they were working with the agents of Satan. Literally. They had a choice. And they're trying to cloak their involvement. Okay? And I feel like they're triggered by your words. Because you have the truth and the clarity. Okay? You have the truth and the clarity. And they're not happy. But God gave you this gift. Okay? About these people who abuse their authority. People that we're supposed to trust here. And they don't like that. They don't like that you're ordained, that God gave you these gifts to see. Yeah. That they're greedy. Okay? Their greed didn't take them nowhere. Yeah, that's why I tell people all the time, don't be believing Satan. Satan's a liar. Ain't that what you teach to your community? Yeah, the scientist, you could be a scientist. Okay, what's that girl's name? Something the scientist, okay? I can't remember. I think she's a singer or a rapper. I will share my creativity with the world. Yeah, you're sharing this with the world. Okay? You look at, she has a third eye for it. The engineer, I will make time for myself to focus without distractions here. Okay? You could be 23 to 32 years old. Oh, look, she got a white tank top. Okay? Yeah, that's confirmation. You could be very handy. Okay? You could have you could be tatted up. You could have a flying saucer, a skull. Okay, a bang bang. Okay, the boot, isn't that Oklahoma or something like that? I'm here in Louisiana. You're very handy. All right, good. Wear your PPE. Okay, you fix things. Okay, you're creative. You're innovative. Okay, you can work with the dead as well. Like you could be a medium, like the Undertaker. You could like wrestling. Wrestling could also be significant. Okay, anatomy can also be significant. Your favorite subject could actually be science. Okay, you could work on cars. Okay, you could be a mechanic for some of you. Or you're multifaceted. Okay, you could be trying out a new formula. Okay, this could be skincare, hair care. Okay, lip balm, moisturizer, anything. You know what I'm saying? That something that heals the body. Okay, you're very significant with like anything like biology, anything about life. Okay, that brings beauty. Okay, it intrigues you. Knowledge, wisdom. You could be 30 years old. All right. I'm picking up heavy summertime energy. Summertime. Oh, the summertime. Time to sit back and unwind. So you're experimenting. Okay, you could be experimenting with new things. Okay, what do I like? Okay. Yeah, somebody receiving this message, you could be pissing people off. Yeah. You're exposing I'm trying to tell you, you're exposing their addictions here. Yeah, they're guilty. Whoever is in court or whatever like that here, who are trying to block your blessing, they're finna get a guilty verdict. I'm trying to tell you here. Okay? It's like, look, it's like God had nothing to do with what happened to them, okay? They don't believe in God. They don't have no principles, okay? Principles went all out the window. Okay, when it came to you. Okay, they weren't thinking about God. Okay, when they agreed to this or when they signed this contract. Okay, when they were doing what they were doing here. Okay, sneaking around, cheating, gambling, doing things, you know, in the dark here. Yeah, but it's all coming to light here. All right, somebody broke their contract. Okay, broke their vows. Okay, medical malpractice as well. Yeah, you're getting the 10 of Pentacles. Point blank, period. Okay, in the past, you were very witch. Okay, so that could be significant, like Salem witch trials or something like that. Yeah, you're healing your experiments or things like that. Things that you were interested in or the gift that God gave you. People could have thought it as weird or demonic. Okay, and it was far from it because you were actually here to heal people. What you were doing is healing, okay? Not killing, okay? We come to heal, not kill, okay? Yeah, and people are just now awakening to it, but they awakening to it when the karma hits them. They only awaken because, yeah, see now, because they're in the 10 of swords. Because they're in this 10 of swords here. Okay, somebody can speak Spanish. Okay, you could be learning Spanish. Yeah, it's like I have awakened here, like, oh my goodness, to what I've been doing. Yeah, to what I've been hiding. I'm trying to tell you. This is what you have too. You're shocked to see that whatever somebody's been hiding here. Okay, their sex addictions, all types of stuff. Whatever they've been doing here. Committing fraud here. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all finna get a contract here. Okay? Yeah, somebody's gonna communicate this to you as well. This is my test and my contract card too. Okay? You're gonna have people trying to reach out to you, people who are in poverty here. Look at the devil in the moon card. Yeah. They was working with the devil here. Okay? Yeah, somebody is a fraud here. They wanted to drain you of your energy. Okay, they're trying to do sex magic on you. Okay? They were lying about this person. Okay? Oh, it's really a web of lies. Okay? AC. The initials AC, K, W, I. Like why? Okay, you could be like, why? You could have just, I walked away or you walked away from me. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was addicted, soul ties, insecurity, attachment. Somebody was attached to you sexually here. Yeah, so or something like that here. So they was working with someone here. Okay, a fire sign. And 3 other people. Somebody who has fire in their chart here. And they were talking about this. This is premeditated over the phone. A 3-way call. Okay? You could have Zoomed. Okay? You could have been in a group or something like y'all could have shared information. Yep. Somebody is very wise about divination, but they abuse it. Okay? And they speak and they say that, you know, they speak wise or whatever out to their community, but they're doing the opposite here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they found you as competition. Okay, like why would God choose you to be wealthy? Like I said, they was pulling cards and you're trying to find out about your future, your Akashic, and like where you come from, astral projection towards you. This person could be in the music industry here. This person could also like the same sex. Okay, with the this is a male because the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Okay, and this is someone who could also be deemed as promiscuous as well. Yeah, okay, we got Aquarius energy here. Yeah, they're competing with the star seed here, okay? Somebody can have a little girl, okay, or 2 little girls. Somebody made it their business, okay, to invest. It's like they're tiring themselves out here, and this is the truth. They tried to invest in psychically attacking you. Your page is also what I see here, okay? Yeah, like I said, somebody had options. Okay, somebody had a choice here. They didn't like how you cut them off. They didn't like how how intelligent or wise you are. Okay, how straightforward you are. Okay, how on point you are. Okay, psychically. Okay, somebody could have Virgo in their chart and they were lying here. Okay, or they were trying to feed you lies. Okay, and now someone is scared because their lies, all their lies is catching up to them, and they're going through a lot of imbalances. Okay. This has something to do with hormones and stuff like that too. Okay, they're not feeling very royal right now, okay? Somebody is losing faith. Okay, but this is because they have to deal with the consequences of their actions. Okay? It's like now they're becoming aware, like, oh my gosh, this person is a miracle. Okay, whatever, like, you're a miracle, okay, to the world, okay? Yeah, and like, we decided to work together, and I did this work together. Okay, we were supposed to work together. Somebody realized, like, we were supposed to work together, okay? I would have made it had I worked with this person, yeah. Now somebody's individual. Now you on your own, now you single, okay? Or now you're doing something independent, okay? I feel like this hard work that you had to carry, or somebody carrying these burdens or whatever like that, but it's satisfying, okay? Okay, because you're like, I literally did this on my own here. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking at being alone as a burden anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yep, and somebody loves you for that, okay? Somebody is okay, this is like some new love coming in as well. Okay, if this is love, then tell me what it is. Okay, cause I never felt like this, baby. Okay, Scorpio, you could be traveling long distance. Okay, you could be traveling long distance in the near future or now. Okay, for some of you, you've been traveling lately here. Some of you haven't. Okay, or you've been thinking about it. Okay, you've been taking spiritual baths. Or somebody's like, I need to take a spiritual bath here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just need to focus right now. Okay, they're like, why would God choose you? Why you and not me type of energy here? Okay, because you're an alchemist, you know what I'm saying? To give this person this much creativity and things of that nature, like, it's just like, you can't help it, okay? Why is God giving her or him wish fulfillment here? All this creativity, okay? It's like your creativity, it's like, how did they come up with that? Somebody's like, how did they come up with that? How did you put this together? Like your outfits? Like, people is just, I have no idea here. Okay, so somebody could be sneaking, having a conversation. You could be thinking like, oh, somebody's cheating on me or something like that. They're planning something secret. So, you know, stop being so paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to find something out about you here to show their love and appreciation. They're trying to find out. They're trying to talk to somebody that you know here so they can surprise you with something that you'll like. Okay, so not everything is like people is up to no good. Okay, so don't, something that's gonna make you happy. You make this person happy here. Okay, or you're in this happy energy. Okay, think happy thoughts. Okay, it's also what I'm picking up too, because I feel like this is just clarity and confirmation for what was going on in the past too, and also just be discerning about what could be going on in the present or the future. Okay, confirmation. Okay, all right. Yeah, somebody is realizing that you were telling the truth. Okay? Yep, and I feel like you just staying focused, being strong, being confident, and this success and recognition is coming straight to you here. Okay? Yep, and this new beginning here. Yep, success and recognition. I told you, look on the phone. Okay? You'll figure it out. I feel like whatever is going on around you, you're wise. Okay, you're the key. Okay, I feel like you're giving people seeing you as like, maybe they could be locked out of some type of opportunity, like out the gates, and they're seeing you as the key. They're trying to use you. Okay, I use people's time and energy. Okay, through actual encounters, even on the phone here. You know what I'm saying? They got ulterior motives here. Somebody could always be trying to call you at night. They only want to call you at night. Okay, and you know that vampires only come out at night. So if somebody's only want to deal with you at nighttime and things of that nature, they don't ever call you during the day or stuff like that here. They could be partying, or there's a third party situation here. They could be still with their baby's mother. Okay? Yeah. Yep, success and recognition. Yep, with the 10 of Pentacles. Because you're wealthy, your gifts are going to make you a millionaire. Point blank, period. Your gifts are going to make you a millionaire. Okay? Your gifts are going to set you up for generational wealth. Okay? Yep. For you and your family. Confirmation. For you and your family. And you're going to be of service to so many people. Okay? You're building new memories. Okay? Your children are happy. Okay? People from your past, they're crying over spilled milk because you stayed solid. You stayed down with the crown. Yep. God gave you this gift. God gave you this strength. God gave you this confidence. God gave you this beauty. God gave you this creativity. So, and you used it wisely. Okay, you have made your ancestors proud, and for that you are blessed eternally. All right. You have brought honor to your lineage. So congratulations, and may peace be with you always. Through Christ we unite. If you like the way that I channel, thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. All right, join the royal vibes. All right, I love you so much. Until next time, from the soul to the moon to the stars, peace, love, and light. Stay aligned with divine minds. Mwah.